All right, on to our next guest out of Nashville. We know that 2017 was a solid year in real estate in that market, but what about projections for 2018, and how about the rules for selling? Brian Cournoyer joins us on the show. Brian, good to have you on again, man.
Hey, Craig. Always good to chat with you.
So forget looking backwards. We know it was a good year. Looking forwards, 2018, what do you project?
2018 is going to be great again. Nashville, I know San Diego's hot out there too, but we keep getting ranked in the top 10 markets in the country. They still say there's 90 to 100 people a day moving here. It's crazy. So construction's starting to catch up. We are seeing more homes on the market, but there are more buyers than there are sellers out here. So one of the challenges that I'm running into is sellers these days. There's some new rules for selling a home in 2018.
Okay.
And sellers they all say, well, it's such a hot market, let's go ahead and put it on the market, and what do you say we just overprice it by 100 grand and see what happens? And sellers, we got to get people a little bit reined in and under control here. What happens when you do that is buyers are smart, and hopefully they have a good agent, and that good agent is telling them this is what that home is worth. Even in this market, maybe we should be a little aggressive, offer a little bit over ask, but we're not going to get crazy. And if you come in with a crazy price, they see that, and they either lowball you or they just move on because they don't want to get in the hassle of it.
And a couple things can happen. One, if it doesn't go, doesn't the property ultimately become stale, and then you really hurt yourself? It's really counterproductive?
So that's the second thing. Yes, if it sits there for a month or 2 months or 6 months, then you're lowering your price. Both situations have you in a position of weakness when you're negotiating. What we do is we want to pick the right price for your home, be strong, be aggressive, but a price that we can sell and move your home quickly. And maybe you even get into a multiple offer situation where people are coming in and you've got bids and the price goes up. But if you overprice it, it kills you, and getting people to understand that is
That's actually a really good point. And the banks used to do that in the foreclosure days, is they would underprice properties to get that bidding war, and that actually can create that frenzy versus overpricing it. And then a lot of the people that are going to be buying a home, a cash buyer isn't going to overpay, and a financed buyer, you could potentially run into appraisal issues. It just seems like that's going to do a lot more damage than finding the right price. But then again, how do you compete against other agents who are just telling them what they want to hear?
No, that's true. You've got to use stats. You've got to show them really the way it works. That's something that we've been able to do is, we consistently sell homes for over ask and in a significantly shorter period of time than the market. So we're able to say, look, we know what we're doing. We're really good at this. Here's our track record. Trust me on this, we're going to get you more money in the end. And another thing to compete against other folks is just the marketing. Pictures are a given, right? Really good pictures are a given. But I read something last week that said 1 out of 5 people last year made an offer on a home without even seeing it. That's how the market has been.
Wow.
So you've got to be doing things. We need to do video of your home. We need to do a walkthrough. We've started doing a lot of this 3D stuff, the Matterports, where you can actually spin it around and look at it. If the stats are true that 100 people a day are moving here, they're moving from around the country, so they're looking online. They want to see as much as they can about this house. We need to really amp it up. We build custom websites for each home, individual home. We're doing all the tours, we're doing the videos, we're doing aerial photography. We're really going overboard. We're big into the social media, have someone that understands technology. There's so much that goes into really being a good agent for your client and getting top dollar out of these homes.
Well, there's the market, and then there's the marketing, right? That's taking it to market.
Yes.
Hey, real quick, you got any cool listings?
We got some great listings. There's one that actually just came back on the market. Franklin is such a hot place to live out here. 1022 Benelli Park. This is right in the middle of downtown Franklin. If you look online, you read all about all the amazing stuff that happens in Franklin. This is a new construction home within walking distance of where everything happens in downtown Franklin, this fantastic old historic town. Come check it out, 1022 Benelli Park.
Cool, man. Well, I know you got a bunch of other listings as well. I hope our audience will connect with you online to check those out, ask you any questions. Brian, always good to have you on the show.
NashvilleHomes.com. Craig, we appreciate you.
One of the best in the business. Now I've gotten to know Brian on a personal level, visited Nashville. I mean, guy's just an awesome professional. More of the American Dream coming up next.